Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. We are on a bike ride and now we're turning around to go back to the east so we won't have the sun in our eyes. So I might not be able to talk that much because I'll be, holding my phone and riding my bike at the same time. We're on a bike path and it's really pretty. That's the back of my sister. That's the back of my friend Elise. So we're riding bikes. Hold on one second. Looking awesome in my bike helmet. Can you believe I own an actual bike shirt? Because a bike in like 15 years because we live in a mountain. So anyway, part of our adventure and off we go. So besides my sister's backside, it's just really, so we're in the Ojai Valley, essentially between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. So about 11 miles behind us is the ocean at Ventura, and we're going another about 2-3 miles back to Ojai. In less than an hour, I can be in Santa Barbara. So today I taught the Thriller dance moves to some of the guests at the Oaks at Ojai Spa, which is where we're staying. Lots of horse ranches, lots of orange groves, and it's called the Ojai Valley because it's in the valley, surrounded by mountains on all sides. So if you caught any of my scopes this morning, I was up on the top of the mountain there at Point Wilson, and yesterday I showed you Lake Casitas. You'd have to check out catch.me AlexandraFunFit to see those. Those are gorgeous. Anyway, and there's a film festival going on right now in Ojai, and it's a town of 8,000 people. Lots and lots of artists, lots and lots of celebrity movie stars come here to kind of hide out and get away, because since it is sort of a hidden little valley, people don't know to come here, and so people can have relative quiet. But anyway, just look how pretty, and all these different kind of trees. We're passing horses. So if you're enjoying the bike ride, of course, feel free to heart me up, baby. If you're thinking to visit LA or Santa Barbara or Ventura or Oxnard, take a little side trip here into Ojai. Maybe the film festival will still be going if you come in the next 3 days. But other than that, you can do lots and lots of arts and crafts, shopping, walking around, hiking, obviously bike riding. Some really good restaurants. We just drove through a little town called Miners Oaks that had this restaurant. What was the restaurant called? The Ranch? Elise, what was that restaurant called? What was that famous restaurant called? The Ranch? The Ranch House. So it looks like nothing and it's on a corner, but it's like the secret place that's got super good food. So take a side trip if you come to this area to Miners Oaks right by Ojai and have a meal at the Ranch House. I'm not, because we're going to eat at the Oaks at Ojai. But anyway, just look how pretty, and stick with me because when we come around the corner up ahead, we should have some really good views of the mountains at the top of the valley. Oh wow, we have to officially stop. Haha. Okay, we're officially stopped. That's us. That's the team. Here we go. So we're in Ventura County, like I said, between LA and Santa Barbara. My sister's vest makes her look like she's the Wicked Witch to the east, flapping along in her broom. Da, 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 da. I have this app called Charity Miles. It's a great app. I recommend it to you. It's free. The app is free. And for this bike ride, I just log in, choose a charity that I like. They have over 30 you can pick from. It logs your miles. You can also run or walk. And after it logs your miles, different companies donate money to the charity you pick. So in this case, I think Johnson & Johnson is the current sponsor. So I'm donating money to Wounded Warrior Project for this 12-mile bike ride. So that's pretty awesome. Here we go. Here are some great views of the mountains. Isn't that pretty? So we're headed east right now. you're enjoying the ride, of course, feel free to hit share. Swipe left to right on your iPhone. I think it's bottom to top on Android. Might be top to bottom, but I think it's bottom to top. You guys would know. But anyway, check out charitymiles.org. And I've been putting up pictures today from around town on my Instagram, which is, of course, AlexandraFunFit. So nice pictures. They have a post office right across the street from the Oaks at Ojai that is designed after a building in Havana, Cuba. So that's very interesting. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that pretty? Here we are riding by the mountains. I'm only 10 miles from the beach. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous ride. So I'll go for another minute or two. Be sure to follow each other. If you're not following me, why not? Feel free to follow me. I follow back anybody who actually has a profile and not an egg. But see, as the sun starts to get lower and lower behind us, you just have some nice views from the shade into the sun of the mountains. We're taking the bike path all the way back to town. This is a perfect time of year to come to Ojai as well, because in the summer, like August, it can get up to 100 because it is a valley. So these mountains trap all the heat in. So right now, November, well, I'm sweating, but that's because I've been bike riding, but it's about upper 70s today. I mean, it's just perfect. And in the morning, you can wear jackets, like 50 in the morning. So just perfect, perfect weather for a visit to Ojai or Santa Barbara or Ventura. Let's get around this bend, see if there's anything else. Then we'll sign off. I'll congratulate myself for riding one-handed and not crashing. See, look at that. Just pretty, pretty, pretty. This morning when I went hiking up there, up to Point Wilson, it was at the edge of orange groves. So on the hiking path were all kinds of oranges that had just fallen off the trees. So if you need a snack while you're hiking, this is the place to go. All right, I'm gonna sign off. That's me, your stylish bike rider who wouldn't be caught dead bike riding without lipstick. AlexandraFunFit saying goodbye. Thanks for joining me. Check out my previous scopes. Check out Lake Casitas from yesterday over on catch.me, AlexandraFunFit. Have a great evening. Woohoo!